We're now here with the Finance Minister of Sri Lanka, Mr. Ravi Karunanayake, who has visited London to receive a prestigious award from the Bankers magazine, Finance Minister of the Year for Asia Pacific region. Mr. Ravi, very congratulations for receiving this prestigious award.
Thank you.
And if I can ask, what will be the impact of these sort of achievements or appreciations to the country?
Well, I'm sure the international community, especially the Sri Lankans and the international community, look at it from a completely different perspective. Up to 2015, the country's financial planning and the execution was completely haphazard and corrupt. But you could see now that there is financial discipline that has set in. And with that, there is fiscal consolidation to ensure that the economy is taken to a safer, a more sounder arena. So as a result, I think such an award would be looked at from the international community as a step in the right direction. And I appreciate the Bankers magazine for honoring Sri Lanka. And my thanks go to the President and the Prime Minister for helping us to get into this situation.
Now, what does it mean to the general public?
Well, to the general public to feel that the international community is looking at Sri Lanka seriously. Otherwise, I mean, there are 196 countries, and in Asia you have about 60. So why is it that this picked me from Sri Lanka as the recipient? Is simply because we have done what was expected from any prudent government.
So in terms of the current situation back home, now we see the rise of protests and so much of strikes, and I'm sure it has caused enough damage to the economy and the development as well. So how do you see that compared to this level of appreciation from international?
Well, from an erosion of democracy, which we're having last flicker in 2015, January 8th, and there was a rekindling of democracy with the new government under President Maithripala Sirisena and Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe coming in. I guess the people are still to face the 7-star democracy that they're facing. It's not a 5-star, but a 7-star. So sometimes these are the negativities of adopting to a full democracy. But that is the way that we have got to go forward. There's no other way. You look at it being, protesting today, tomorrow, and suddenly it will fizzle off. And that's what is happening today. Nobody takes it seriously because at a drop of a hat, you basically have somebody carrying a boat somewhere. Now that's not effective protest. That is just trying to be, I would say, trying to be mudslinging or just trying to make life difficult for the government.
Are they all politically motivated?
Absolutely. It is the bankrupt Mahinda Rajapaksa regime that is doing this. Nothing else. Because the first time two major political parties are working together. So if that happens, then where is the protest coming in from? It is the remaining factor of the Mahinda Rajapaksa which is unable to accept that they have lost the election.
What will be the future of this good governance beyond 2020?
Well, it will be the good governance that we are putting into place now will be a rock solid situation which will go in for the next 15-20 years. We are not doing haphazard, politically rhetoric oriented politics. We are doing what is good for the country. We are having investments that are coming in, we have economic return, we are having people's earning power going up, we have consumption being reduced to what is absolutely essential on a cost benefit analysis. So what any prudent government would do is what we are doing in Sri Lanka. So it takes a little additional time because the fruits of low price are long forgotten with a good service coming in, and that's what's on.
So in terms of cost of living, you telling me that the general public is enjoying the benefit out of it?
Well, if you look at the newspapers, there's an increase. But if you really take what was on the January 8, 2015 and to date, out of 25 major commodities, 23 are cheaper. I mean, it must be recognized that Mahinda Rajapaksa and his regime left the economy where the debt servicing was greater than the revenue of the country. So how are you going to borrow to pay your debts? That's the type of environment that we're working in.
So one of those important points public really wanted to see in good governance is a peaceful environment for everyone to live. I know the government is doing well, but in terms of hate speech, do you think the government has done enough?
Not enough. we have to do to eradicate that wholesale. Hate speech should be brought in to ensure that such statements are not uttered by rhetoric chauvinists. And I guess we are moving towards that, and you will have a quick resolution on that matter.
We can expect it soon.
Certainly.
Many thanks, and once again congratulations.
Thank you
And
very
we
much
look
for
forward
giving
to
me
seeing
this
more.
opportunity. And I call upon our Sri Lankans who have gone out of the country. Now it's the time to come back. Country is on the move. We require, with the investments coming in, the workforce required, and together we can build a new Sri Lanka.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.